Alright guys, it's Thursday, time for a little bit of midline work today. So, warming up, we've got 2 rounds, 30 seconds jogging on the spot. You're then going to do 5 tuck jumps and then 5 vertical jumps, okay? Rest as you need between the reps, but just make sure they're good quality and you're getting as much hip extension as possible. Once you've done that, you're then going to go into 2 sets, just warming up that midline of 10 alternating V-ups, 10 hollow rocks, 10 kettlebell swings or 10 bodyweight good mornings if you don't have a kettlebell, and then you've got 10 alternating single leg Romanian deadlifts, okay? Again, take your time through that, just move with quality and move with purpose. Your main set, whether you've got any kit or no kit, doesn't really matter. You're going to do 4 sets, 10 to 15 overhead sit-ups, 10 overhead dead bugs, then you go 20 overhead flutter kicks, then you're into a 30-second wall sit, okay? On the wall sit, load is optional. Take a load with you if you want to make it harder, or just work on position if you want to make it a little bit more comfortable. With all of these, if you do have a load, the load is to be held above the shoulders. So whether you've got a barbell or a kettlebell or a plate or a med ball, slam ball, whatever you've got, hold that out in line with the shoulders all the whilst you're doing those reps, all right? Nice and simple. Rest around about 90 seconds after each set and then build from there. Challenge would be to go through all of those reps, keeping good quality without putting the load down or having to rest. From there, you're going to go into a conditioning piece, okay? This is going to be a 20-minute on the minute every minute, okay? And we're going to have got 4 minutes worth of movement to get through. First minute, if you've got a barbell, is going to be 30 to 60 double unders. If you're not quite up to double unders, then anywhere between 60 and 120 single skips. Second minute is going to be 15 hang squat cleans. Third minute is going to be 20 hang snatches. Fourth minute is going to be 25 hang power cleans, okay? So you're going to work through those. If you have a kettlebell, you're going to do 30 to 60 double unders, or that's 60 to 120 single skips. Second minute is going to be 15 kettlebell curls to a goblet squat. Third minute is going to be 20 kettlebell snatches, and you can swap hands as you see fit. Fourth minute, is going to be 25 kettlebell swings. If you don't have any kit, your first minute is going to be 60 mountain climbers. Second minute, 15 loaded curl to squat. Third minute, you can either do a loaded snatch if you have anything that you're comfortable doing the snatch with, or you could do broad jumps, okay? Or then onto your fourth minute, it's going to be 25 loaded swings. If you don't have any load, then do 25 bodyweight good mornings, or you could also do 25 reverse lunges. Still get a similar feeling. You're going to work through this for 20 minutes, okay? This is going to be a really intense 20-minute piece. Make sure you're moving with good quality, make sure you choose your loads wisely, and enjoy it, guys. After the first and second round, you'll know whether you're in or you're out. Make sure you choose staying in. Enjoy the workout, guys, and we'll see you back tomorrow. So today we have a pretty big piece at the end to do, so we're going to be nice and warm by the time we get there. So we are going to do, to start off with, 30 seconds running on the spot, 5 tuck jumps, 5 vertical jumps, okay? So, super simple, guys, running on the spot, just either jogging on the spot or you can go those high knees, okay? Just gonna work through for 30 seconds just to get your heart rate up. Then you're gonna go into 5 tuck jumps, okay? So you're gonna go nice big jump, knees up into a solid landing. Reset yourself each time, straight up and down, okay? Remember, if you're not comfortable with jumping, then you're gonna go down into a squat, stand up powerfully onto your toes. So it's gonna be down, bang, straight back up, okay? You then have 5 vertical jumps. So this one, we're gonna reach maximum extension, you're gonna drive up, and then land into the squat. So the only difference, you're not bringing your knees up. So again, down, up, high as you can. Again here, guys, if you're not comfortable with jumping, same applies. Squat with that big drive up onto the toes. We want 2 rounds here just to get a little bit of blood flow and get you fired up. We're then going to go into a little bit of midline and posterior chain work. So we're going to start with 10 alternating V-ups. So you're going to go down to the floor, arms out nice and straight, either one down, one back. You're going to go into those 10 alternating V-ups, nice and steady, 5 with right to left, 5 with left to right. From there, you're then going to go into 10 hollow rocks, all right? So we're going to take that nice hollow shape, nice little rock, making sure the shoulders and the feet don't touch the floor for all 10 reps. If you're not comfortable with that, guys, what I'd suggest is either a double dead bug or an alternating arm and leg dead bug, okay? So opposite arm, opposite leg go back, but all the while we're making sure that we maintain that lumbar position and the back is really flat down on the floor, okay? Once you've completed that, guys, you've got 2 more movements. One is either a kettlebell swing or a good morning. If you have a kettlebell, regular, just Russian kettlebell swing. Good, solid height position. You're then going to take the kettlebell, hinge from the hip, snap through, hinge, snap, okay? Nice and steady. If you don't have a kettlebell, you're just going to do exactly the same position and you're going to do 10 powerful good mornings, okay? Both movements are a hip hinge. They want a soft knee, not a straight knee, and they want to have a powerful extension at the top as we bring those hips through by pushing the floor away, okay? Once you've done those, guys, you're then going to do 10 alternating single leg RDLs. Whether you want to take a load here and work that RDL down to the floor, so go left leg first, steady yourself, and then right leg, or you just want to go at body weight, absolutely fine, guys, all right? All we're looking for is that hinge motion, making sure that we're really nice and tight throughout, okay? So, next off, we're going to go into a little bit of midline function work. So we're going to do some overhead sit-ups, some overhead dead bugs, some overhead flutter kicks, and then we're going to do a 30-second wall sit. Regardless of the kit that you're going to be using, all you're looking for is to have a weight above the head today, okay? Whether that's a barbell, a plate, or a kettlebell, or a bag of books, or whatever it might be, or that's all we're looking for, okay? I'll show you through each one of those movements. So we're going to do 10 to 15 overhead sit-ups, okay? So I'm going to use a kettlebell all the way through, but as we say, use whatever loading you've got. If you feel like these are too much to load, then just do them at body weight, okay? So you're going to go overhead sit-up, so you can take that weight right in front of the eye line. You're then going to drive up through to the top, keeping that kettlebell above you all the time. Focusing on that lower back, driving hard down into the floor, and pushing up through that kettlebell all the time, okay? You'll do 10 to 15 of those. Once you've done those, you're then going to do 10 loaded dead bugs, okay? So extend down and back up. Again, reduce the range or increase the range for your own benefit, okay? Once we've done those, you're then going to do 20 flutter kicks. Again, with those arms up above, you're then just going to work nice and steady into that flutter kick motion, guys, okay? These should be pretty tough, and remember, 1 rep is 1, 2, 3, 4. So when both feet have done that rep, that is when that rep counts, okay? You do 20 of those. So it'll be 10 to 15 of your weighted overhead sit-up, 10 reps of a weighted dead bug, and then 20 reps of a weighted flutter kick. If you can get through that without putting your weight down and keeping the quality, you're doing really well. However, rest as you feel you need. And you've got 4 sets of those. In between, after each time you've done those flutter kicks, you're going to find your way to the wall, and you do 30 seconds into a wall sit. So, pin that lumbar of the back into the wall, sit nice and steady down into that nice solid wall sit. Make sure the hips are either in line with the knees or just slightly below, making sure that you're not just sinking all the way down as far as you can and losing tension. You'll work for 30 seconds in that position, guys, and then you are done, all right? Rest around about 1 minute to 90 seconds between those, and you should be good to go, okay? So, we then have a 20-minute EMOM, all right? This one is going to be pretty intense, so you're going to have to really stay with it. First thing here, if you do need to reduce the reps to make it manageable for you, please feel free, but they should be full minutes worth of work, okay? So, first off guys, we're gonna do, first minute is either gonna be 30 double unders or 60 double unders, anywhere between 30 and 60, or you're gonna do 60 to 120 single skips. Unfortunately, I've forgotten my rope today, but hopefully from previous videos, you should know what you're doing, okay? If you don't have a rope, then you're gonna do 60 mountain climbers. So you're gonna be in a plank position, and you're gonna work nice and quickly through 60 full reps, okay? Once you've done those in that first minute, if you have a barbell, you are going to be doing hang squat cleans. The movements between the barbell and the kettlebell or the dumbbell is very similar, but I'm going to go through the second minute, and then the third minute, and the fourth minute on each, okay? So, if you've got a barbell, you're going to do hang squat cleans, okay? So that's going to be a short dip of the knee, hinge from the hip, up and under, and stand. Hinge, up and under, and stand. And you're going to work for 15 reps of that movement, okay? Just make sure you get that extension at the top, full squat down at the bottom, then stand up nice and tall, and as you're receiving that bar or that load, make sure your trunk is really nice and tight, okay? Same applies with the kettlebell. You're going to do hang squat cleans. I would suggest doing half the reps with one arm, half the reps with the other, or one round with one arm, one round with the other. So that's a nice height position, big solid hinge, full squat, hinge down, clean, and squat. So you're getting that catch position and immediately going into that squat or catching that load in that squat position, okay? If you struggle with the timing of these, that's fine. Get a hang clean, then a squat, then a hang clean, and then a squat, okay? Don't feel like you need to rush yourself into that movement if it's not quite there yet, okay? From there, guys, you're then going to go into 20 hang snatches with a barbell, okay? Or 20 snatches with a kettlebell. If we're doing the hang snatches with the barbell, again, barbell comes up, hinge from the hips, hinge, up to the top, and back down. Hinge, up to the top, and back down. Remember, you've got a big extension here, and then really punch out at the top when you're catching that bar, okay? If you're using a kettlebell, again, exactly the same movement here. We're gonna do 20 hang snatches, okay? So it's gonna be hinge from the hip, big solid snatch position, keeping that kettlebell nice and close, within about a foot to 2 feet of the body. Good extension at the top. If you want to swap over, swap, and then drive up to that top position, guys, okay? That's 3 minutes worth, okay? Your fourth minute is going to be 25 hang power cleans if you have a barbell, or 25 kettlebell swings if you have a kettlebell, okay? So going back to our hang clean position, you're going to work with that barbell from the knee, up to the top, back down, up to the top, and back down. To get these reps in, you're going to have to be pretty proficient with that barbell, okay? If you are using a kettlebell, then you're going to do 25 kettlebell swings, all right? So, nice solid hinge position, straight through, big solid drive from those hips, punching that kettlebell through all the way, okay? So, if you don't have any kit, you're going to do your mountain climbers. You're going to do 15 either curls with any form of load, whether you've got a plate, a medicine ball, or a slam ball. You're going to do a curl into a squat, back down, curl into a squat, and back down for that second minute, okay? The third minute is going to be either a load snatch, so similar with the kettlebell. If you feel you have a load that you can snatch, then please feel free. However, if you don't have anything of the like, then you can always go for 10 broad jumps. Okay, so we're going to 2-foot jump, land, turn around, jump, land, and turn around. Okay. Your 4th minute will be do a loaded good morning. So whether you've got a carrier bag with kit in it, or any form of load, medicine ball or slam ball, you're going to do load good mornings, and you're going to do 25 reps of those. Okay. Regardless of the piece of the kit, guys, this is going to be a pretty intense 20 minutes. Make it manageable to you, make it appropriate, make it a really good workout. Okay. Enjoy it. We'll see you back tomorrow.